Hi, my name is Katharina Weitz, and I present you today our paper Explaining It Your Way, Findings from a Co-Creative Design Workshop on Designing Explainable AI Applications with AI End Users from the Public Sector. Artificial intelligence has the potential to change numerous aspects of our modern society. The public sector is among the domains where AI holds exceptional promise. In our paper, we shed light on improving the design of AI in the context of social service provision in Estonia. In Estonia, AI applications are already used in the public sector. In our paper, we present the results of a co-creative design workshop with AI-experienced unemployment consultants. We investigated with users the OIT system. OIT is a random forest-based AI tool that predicts the probability of unemployed persons finding a job. Here you see an example of an OIT output that the unemployment consultants use daily. The example shows the entry for one client who is predicted from OIT to have a low probability of finding a job again, and here the factors affecting this probability. For our co-creative workshop, we addressed the following research questions. First, how and in which specific situations and contexts do challenges and problems arise while using the OIT system? Second, how can we improve user acceptance for the OIT system with a focus on explainability, fairness, control, and ethics? In this presentation, I will focus on the explainability of the OIT system. The goal of explainable AI is to help users to understand, appropriately trust, and effectively manage artificial intelligence partners. And the third research question is, how could prototypes look like that tackle the identified issues? We used a human-centered approach with 4 steps for our co-creative design workshop. The first step, the persona definition, here was the goal to get an overview of the stakeholder, and the participants had the task to describe the task and goals of an unemployment consultant. In the second step, the user journey mapping, the goal was to get an impression of the workflow. Here, the participants had the task to describe a normal workday for the unemployment consultant. Third, the synthesize and validate session. Here, we wanted to identify the problems with OIT. And this was done by highlighting the pain points in the workflow with a special focus on OIT. And the last part was the prototyping session. Here the goal was to find a solution for one of the problems. The task for the participants was to choose the most important pain point and to design a solution to this problem. Here you see the results of the first session, the persona definition. Participants created 2 personas, Mary and Melissa. They were between 30 to 35 years old, good communicators and multitaskers, and creating relationship was important for them. The goals of the personas were to find strengths and weaknesses of the client, to support clients with services, and to create success stories. In the second session, the user journey mapping, participants selected one goal of the persona. Here you see the example for the goal. As Melissa, I want to find a suitable job for the client. In the picture, the necessary tasks and tools are displayed to reach the goal of supporting clients in finding a job. Tasks and tools are arranged due their occurrence during a typical working day for Melissa. In the synthesize and validate session, participants described the problems and pain points when using OIT. They stated general problems with AI applications, such as missing trust and a system that is too rational. In addition, they described specific problems with OIT. For example, that OIT does not take client motivation into account. Often, participants stated that they do not understand the inner workings of OIT and what the selected features of OIT's random forest classifier mean in detail. One example statement here was, well, I would not use the predictions of OIT in a meeting with a client. When I cannot explain the reasons for OIT's predictions, this won't make a good impression on my client. In the last part of the workshop, the prototyping session, participants choose one pain point of OIT, namely, users do not know how to interpret the information shown by OIT. First, they designed the interface for an explainable OIT system. Here you see the developed paper prototype number 1, with 2 OIT features with a negative impact and 1 with a positive impact. Also, we have here a description of the feature and suggestions colored in green, orange, or red due to their importance. One suggestion could be, for example, fitting jobs for the clients. And we have an automatic transfer into the action plan, defining the next steps for the client. The second prototype was similar. Here we have also positive and negative features and a pop-up menu when clicking on one of the features. The pop-up menu includes the explanation of the chosen feature and suggestions for supporting the client based on the feature. Besides the interface, participants described the content of the explanation OIT should provide. Participants stated different questions related to different explainable AI categories. Each explainable AI category leads to specific requirements for developers and researchers for designing human-centered AI. For the XAI category why, one question was, why is my client getting a low probability to find a job again? Leading to the requirement, explain reasons for the prediction. For the XAI category how to be that, one question was, how could my client improve the prediction? Leading to the requirement to provide suggestions. And for the XAI category how on a global level, one question was, how does OIT work, leading to the requirement for offering insight courses for employees. All participants highlighted the need for textual explanations. One participant stated, I'm shown so many graphics already, I'm glad when I can just read some text and the information is in there. For the XAI category why, you see now an example of the textual explanation the participants provided for the OIT feature working experience. Client is 22 years old. Statistically, having 8 months of working experience indicated the tendency to find a new job within 6 months. I will end this video summarizing the key findings of our workshop. Seamless workflow integration is key. Explainable AI need to seamlessly align with existing workflows in the domain of use, in our case, social service provision with OIT. Users want to understand the AI. The currently missing explainability in OIT underscores the need for a comprehensive understanding of the AI system by the end users and the context of use for explainable AI designers and developers. Co-creative approaches are suitable for explainable AI design. We developed together with unemployment consultants explainable AI interfaces for social service provision. The presented approach allowed us to identify unemployment consultants' problems and questions for the OIT system. By providing us with concrete requirements and example explanations, the participants provided valuable insights for future research. Text as modality of choice for explanations. One prominent observation from the workshop was the clear preference for textual explanations over graphical ones. Participants wished for concise language, expecting to help to reduce cognitive load and optimize work processes. At the same time, participants stated that they found graphical information hard to interpret in their use case. And the last, pay attention to client needs, not only user needs. Our study found that participants were very engaged with their role as unemployment consultants and strongly identified with their goal of supporting their clients in their job search. We often observed that participants prioritize the needs of their clients over personal needs, such as usability or user experience. Thank you so much for listening.